ciach. 25. Dobra. Znów. Ciekawe, kiedy mi przestało działać. Ciekawostki. Jakie? No i siemka. No bo nic nie mówiłem, tylko od razu działałem. Coś tu się jeszcze mi ściąga? What? Nie. Ty mi tu nic nie przygotowywuj. Żaden Battlefield. Dobra. Okej, jak to teraz wygląda? Przechwyt 3 do punktu zrzutu. W sumie to by było spoko. Co tam, Ann? Pięknie. Rozdmuchani. Okej. Tu coś jest do zebrania jedynie. No dobra. Miałem iść spać wczoraj, ale kumpel mnie wyciągnął na Discorda, potem wyszło, że zaczęliśmy grać w LoL'a do 5 rana. O mój Boże święty. Ja w sumie też dosyć długo siedziałem. Po tym jak skończyłem. Spać poszedłem. Nie pojawiłem. Coś koło 3. Dobra, jak się załaduje, to kurde na maksa. Masakra, żeby tu podjechać, widzę. A miałem iść spać. No, tak się mówi, nie? Miałem iść spać, a tak... Dobra. Udało się wjechać. Gdzie to jest w ogóle? To jest gdzieś tutaj, okej, dobra. Pięknie.
I detect a data pad nearby.
Szczątki jakieś? Dobra.
Axul. Should I know about him?
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Okej. A, czyli to mamy z głowy. Teraz tutaj mamy iść.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever.
They're a tough bunch.
Lots of respect for the Angara, the way they fight. It's almost Krogan.
No dobra, to jedziemy tak. Ui. Dobra, jest tu kolejny obóz jakiś.
My census read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
Okej. Coś tu było, zaskanowaliśmy. A jak tam ten Divinity? Dobra, jak tutaj to w ogóle to wygląda? Linia frontu, dobra, jedziemy tutaj. Coś tu w ogóle jest ciekawego? Nie, nic nie ma. Jak się wlazłem na twój stream, to tak nie gra. A, no nie, no wiadomo, wiadomo.
So Drac, Asari, and Krogan live much longer than the rest of the Milky Way species.
Yeah, so.
But now you've got about as much time left as Ryder, Vetra, everyone else on the team.
If I'm lucky, get to the point.
Must be weird. After so much time, finally facing the end.
Time is time. Number of years don't matter as much as what you do with them. Whatever I've got left's gonna be chock full of living.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
O,
Those clouds are really something.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
Thinking about a frozen moon I was once stranded on.
No, no.
Almost lost my good toe.
Mining zones in this region are available.
dobra, tu jest główna linia frontu, tu jest poboczny jakiś kłeścik, okej.
Pathfinder, I've added them to your nav system.
Jest jakiś
I think
obóz.
we saw these lights from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Zeskanowano.
Ice everywhere and they hang on to that piece. What's so special about it?
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
Don't think that ice is for slushies. Bad weather for it.
We can't just attack an entire Ket base.
You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
Żeby co, żeby nosić lepsze itemy, armory, broń. Co masz bardziej na myśli, że chcesz parę punktów siły wpakować?
You made a quick decision about me.
You got me. I hoped that if I flattered you, you'd help me rescue my uncle, Nilj. I had to try something. If the cat moved Nilj from the labor camp, we'll never find him again. Will you do it?
Artmur nie udźwig.
Will you help me?
What's a cat labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
Damn, kid. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
Okej.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time.
No, wiadomo. Nie, wiadomo, bo itemy też mają statystyki, przecież nie, też się boostują, więc nie jest luzik, nie? Ale wiadomo, że warto jednak dopakować sobie ten parę punktów.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Life support is back online.
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about
Poirytowany badacz.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
Bo tak naprawdę nie wiem, co tyle waży. Nie no, tam jest waga, nie? Itemów i tak dalej. Powinieneś móc sprawdzić bez problemu, co ci tyle waży.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Nie bardziej to jest. A, tu jest jeszcze.
So I told him I can't execute a proper dig if my equipment keeps breaking down.
High-powered communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a
Ale tak 95 na 100? O kurde.
sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
Cat?
The signal has no identifiers. It is possible the Ket are disrupting or listening in on Angara communications.
To ciekawe. Ale że tyle masz zawalone i nie wiadomo o czym. Kurde. Ja nie wiem, co ty tam trzymasz.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something here. They were probably affected by the scourge. The microbe variety in the top layer is completely different. They contain traces of 4 different radioactive isotopes.
Can't imagine anything here interests you.
Just exploring to familiarize myself, or see if someone needs help.
Try Skiot if you haven't already spoken to him. He's been looking for someone to help him. Now, is there anything you need from me?
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijara. We're right above an inland sea, and the ice goes deep. Very deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved from a time before the Scourge. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the Scourge.
Proszę.
You were saying something about ice talkers?
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago when Dinor and I were students in Australia. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
No to nie wiem, albo masz bug jakiegoś, albo ciężko mi powiedzieć co dokładnie.
I won't disturb your work.
Only the Ket showed us the same courtesy.
The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien.
Albo czy to nie jest jakiś bug, nie?
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, Janlith, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what journalist says. Now it's become something of a joke between us.
No proszę.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick, or worse.
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind need the sun?
We draw nourishment from solar radiation, keeps us sharp. Even healed minor injuries.
But we have to keep out of sight, or the cat will spot us.
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
What I can teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Your body can't store a charge.
Okay.
If you go too long without sunlight, do you get sick?
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress. Too much of that, and we're no use to anyone.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
No tak, no to jest, znam ból, żeby co chwilę się nie wracać, no to bez sens.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far.
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty of supplies.
No też prawda, nie? Dobra.
There was an alien lurking about the place. Don't try to start something. We're all combat trained by the Resistance and prepared to die. And try not to disturb our data probes. Our research is valuable, though it may not mean much to you.
Takes guts to be stationed out here alone.
They only send scientists who can handle themselves in a fight. Since the Resistance can't always protect us, we protect ourselves.
How long has this station been around?
Only a few years. This used to be Ket territory before the Resistance pushed them out. We've discovered a wealth of resources the Ket protected out here. Metals, minerals, even a new species of edible cold weather fungus.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
Okay.
Are you in charge here?
Lead researcher. Worked as a seismologist on Aya before I volunteered for Hijara.
You volunteered?
We all did. Aya is fine, but all that green gets boring. I can't speak for the rest, but I came here for the adventure. So far, Vold has lived up to my expectations. Always a new mountain to scale.
To wszystko jak
I'll
na
come back
razie.
if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Dobra. Czyli to mamy z głowy, dobra. Są bogate w minerały, okej. I tu tak samo. Tu jest przy okazji wizualny wspomnień, elegancko.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
like what you said about life and longevity, Drac.
Remind me what I said?
You said the number of years we're around isn't what matters. Back home, I knew so many old Asari who stopped learning, asking questions.
Sounds less like living than waiting to die.
Exactly. I wouldn't trade one of my years for 100 of theirs.
Nowy poziom, elegancko. Nie żebym narzekał. Ale tego się nawet nie spodziewałem.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
No dobra.
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
Heads up. There might be a remnant in that site.
Remnant here.
Do widzenia. Jeszcze? Pojemnik, nice.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
It's dead, of course.
If circuitry is intact, we could power it up and gain entrance. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
worst trouble you've ever been in, Drac?
Look around.
Really? You've been alive 1,400 years and this is the worst?
Trouble always feels worst when you're in it. Everything else is just a good story.
Probably cat crawling all over that tech.
Evie, you're sure you're not half Krogan?
Nope. Why?
Your attitude, aggression, the way you don't take shit from anyone.
My mother made it exclusively with other Asari.
Is that right?
Except when she conceived me. My father was an Elcor.
You've got to be kidding.
Offended indignation. Why? Doesn't it fit?
You're as far from an Elcor as I can imagine.
Then it makes perfect sense, right?
I suppose so. You little rebel.